Hello everybody, I hope you're all well. So welcome to a bit of a different video today. Someone has done some horns that can be fitted in GE. So I've decided to do a video to give something a bit back to the channel for you to use if you know how to do it. In the way of fitting horns in the style of like ollyblogs or these Basuri horns that are out. So I'm going to show you today how to do that. Basically, it's actually quite simple. You don't have to use the horns that are fitted in GE if you don't want to, but the rest of it is just a file and XML work, so it's quite simple. I will probably put the parts that are to do with this in Discord mod links in Discord, the parts that you'll need and what you'll need to know to do this. So everything you need will be in there. So basically I've actually fitted the horns that came out to this Lexion 87, which you've just heard. So I've tucked them just underneath there where ollyblogs are. So you can use the mod if you want to put on your vehicles, if you want to put it on there like that, it's totally up to you. But I'll just show you what you're going to need to get these horns working basically. So one of the files I'll put in there will be this, which is the prefab for the trumpets, which is obviously there, and you've got a texture for it, so when you fit those in GE you need to make sure that basically it's pointing at this texture wherever you fit it and put it in the material editing in there. I have slightly changed the colour of this yellow because it was a bit dark, so I've made it a bit lighter. So basically that's the one part, that's the things that will be fitted in GE if you want to do that. So now we're basically in the Lexion XML, and the only bit you have to do in here is this honk. You've just got to add that probably quite low down where the wear and dirt configurations are, somewhere around about there, just under the materials will be fine. You'll see that this honk says the sound template, which is you don't change, but basically the file we're looking for is sounds and horn, so you can change that horn name to anything you want as long as it's the same in here. So if you were going to call it something else like say Dre horn for instance, it needs to be, whether you've got capitals or lowercase, it needs to be exactly the same. So you'll see how that is there. Apart from that, that's the only bit you need to change in the XML. So if we come out of here, so we're in the mod itself now, so if it hasn't got one, you'll just add a sounds file, which is that there. I think that was also pointed at a lowercase there, so you'll need to put that in, and you'll basically have, I'm going to delete that for now. It might already have a sounds file which is with something in it like I've just deleted, but basically this is where your horn is. So at the moment that wouldn't work, so you would have to go and rename that to what I did there, which is Dre horn. So just with that in the sounds file in the mod and the part in the XML, that would work. That will now play that sound, which is this. So that could be any sound you want it to be, as long as in here in the sounds file and the XML its name's the same. I will probably put up two sounds that I've edited, which is the dray horn and the sandstorm. So I'll pre-put two horns in there that I've already edited the sound on. So if you actually do your own, it will have to be an OGG file. Should have to convert it if it's not. So that is basically it. By doing the XML part that I put in there and adding the sounds file, that will work. Basically, the horns in GE are an extra if you want to put them on. And that will be one horn sound when you press the horn. There's no special configuration for that. That will then become the horn. So if I jump in this now, I don't think I need to start it up for the horn. So when I press the horn, that becomes the horn, that sound. So basically that is it. So I hope you found that useful. I'll say the bits will be in the pinned messages in mod links in Discord that you'll need to do this, and I'll put the XML part in there as a separate so you can look that up and copy it to whatever. So that's just a little way of giving something back to everyone who follows the channel in the way of a bit of a sort of Christmas present. I know some people have been asking about the horns for a little while, so good luck. I'm sure if you get stuck, someone in Discord may help you out. But thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you again shortly. Cheers.